not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Guillermo Heredia. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as well.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Adam Simber enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Simber.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, number 11. And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are in front, 33-0. So now Carlos Santana. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. This one's down to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. He's
And
looking
leading
for
up
hit
for
number
the Rays,
5 in this one right here.
the center fielder, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying
Now
to pick
back,
things up
first
where he
baseman,
left off. G-Man
G-Man
Choi. 2
Choi.
hits and 6 tries for him thus far.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell. Line towards center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Naquin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 34-0. Stepping up to the plate, Leonis Martin. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 up in the zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Pitch popped up. Choi is there. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tyler Naquin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
Tons of runs in this one. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Diego Castillo takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Trevor Bauer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
At Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.